ready to see Glass?
Yes.
Ready to see Glass?
Yes.
Yeah.
Logan, you ready to see Glass? We've been waiting for this one for a while. Let's
Very
go
excited.
see Glass. What's up, nerd family? Welcome once again to the Poindexter Lounge. My name is Enosh, aka Enosh Fett, along with the lovely.
Tiftastic.
And of course, over my shoulder I got,
Logan the Hut.
and back there we got,
Landon Calrissian.
and up front, of course.
Isaac Juan Kenobi.
That's right, and today we are talking about a movie that we just saw tonight.
Yes.
That's right, finally got to see Glass.
Yes.
All right, so just up front, we will let you know this is going to be a non-spoiler review. This is just going to be a simple
We're not
review.
going to ruin the movie for you yet.
That's right. We will do a spoiler review next week.
Yes.
And once giving you a chance to see
Give
it
you
and
the
everything.
weekend to go and see it and see how you think.
That's right. But we just want to give you our thoughts initially right off the bat. So we're going to go to Tiff. Tiff, what did you think? What are your initial thoughts right about this movie?
I am still racking my brain thinking about everything
Yeah.
that they threw at us. And I loved it. I actually really liked the movie. I thought it was very well done. It was smart. It was comic booky. It was... I still love the acting that James McAvoy did
Oh
for
my
this.
goodness.
Yeah.
Oh,
He is such, to see the mannerisms just change from character to character, I love it.
and multiple times.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
I mean, it's like boom, 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 boom in
just
this
like
one.
change and then all of a sudden
Like
be like,
quicker than it was in
Bravo,
Split.
and be like
Yeah.
Patricia, and then he can go to Hedwig. It's like all these different characters and just all of a sudden it's, you know, just something that's different, you know, and I find it phenomenal. Phenomenal acting.
Yeah. Isaac, what did you think?
I thought there's a lot of really good acting in this movie.
Yeah.
Well, from everybody, yeah.
Yeah.
And there were a lot of like one-liners in that movie that ended up being really important that I caught on to.
Yes.
Which I won't say until the spoiler review
Yeah,
next
okay.
week.
But he has
All
a
right.
lot to say about
Yeah.
those.
You're writing down all of his notes.
Yeah. And then, yeah, just like you said, everything they threw at us, it's just like I'm still trying to like put it all together.
Yeah, it's-
Process it all.
Yeah.
Because, yeah.
Later on tonight, we're going to be like, wait a minute, does this mean this? Does this mean this? That's where I'm at right now.
Yeah. Landon, what did you think of it?
I really liked it.
Yeah? What were some of the, well, without getting into spoilery parts of it, I mean, what were some of your favorite parts of it?
I liked how I forgot his name.
Which guy?
Which guy?
He played the Beast.
James McAvoy?
Yeah. I liked how he portrayed those characters.
Yeah. What about you, Logan? What did you think of this movie?
Everyone should go see it.
Everyone should go see it. All right, so here are my thoughts about this movie. I was greatly looking forward to seeing this movie,
me too.
and to just see all of the different characters. I mean, obviously there's the Beast. You know, all the different characters that McAvoy played. You know, the Beast and Patricia and Mike Zero. I mean, Hedwig.
Hedwig.
Yeah, Hedwig.
Etc.
Etc. So, anyways, I loved this
Yes.
this thing. Now I'm gonna say right out. So I was concerned because I read a lot of reviews and saw some reviews, some non-spoiler reviews before we went into seeing this movie, and there were people complaining about it, and there were people saying that they didn't enjoy it, that they there's one guy, he was like, there's not enough action, it's boring, and
It's
then
not John Wick.
and then a lot of the reviewers would say things like, well, it's, you know, not his best movie, and, you know, like we expected more or whatever. So I'll just say this. I don't know what people want anymore
Yeah.
They can't
out of a
make up
movie.
their minds.
And I had a conversation with somebody actually online today, and this is before I even saw the movie, and now for sure I hit the nail on the head, because this person mentioned to me that they found the movie just boring. They went to go see it this morning, and they said it was boring. And I said to them, and now I know that it's true, is that unfortunately in our culture today, we have lost the ability to enjoy the slow burn.
Yes.
everything, if
I agree.
it's like we act like if everything's not boom, 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 boom in our face, right? If everything's
Yeah.
not like John Wick or, you know, and there's a place for that stuff, right? There's a place for a movie like that where action is just happening and you gotta
Well,
like,
we're in a world right now where everything is now.
yeah, you got, I mean,
Instant.
where you gotta focus, right? Like Hardcore Henry, and it's like, you gotta focus to even see what's going on, and, you know,
Yeah.
or like The Kingsman, where everything is like super fast-paced action and stuff.
Yeah.
Those movies are great. But
And we love those.
But I like sometimes to
Yeah.
go and see a movie like this that it takes its time.
And Shyamalan is good for that.
Yes.
And at the end, it's like, oh, that's what it meant.
Yes. Yes, where it takes its time, it takes its pace, and it doesn't just serve up everything to you right away.
No.
And it doesn't just hit you with one thing after another.
How
But
many-
like by the time you get to the end of a Shyamalan movie, it's like
I never caught that.
this falls, that
Yeah.
falls. Even at the end of his movies where stuff starts to happen and like one thing leads to another,
How many
leads to another,
times
leads
in
to
the-
another.
in the last
It's not like boom, 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 boom. It's like,
And how
Boom.
many times in the last half hour did we just go, wait a minute,
Yep.
wait, what about,
yes.
oh my God. So,
Well, and I was kind of surprised because like you keep waiting for the movie to end.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
To
like-
to
It
like
took
see what
its
the
time.
twists were.
Yeah, and it's like
'Cause there were
well,
too many.
And so I kept thinking, oh well, there's got to be something else going on because it's not over yet, right? And so, so I liked all of that, and I don't think it can be ever said enough. James McAvoy,
Yes. He
deserves
deserves
to
an
win something
Oscar.
for-
wow,
at
with
least for
between
this
this
one.
and Split, between this and Split, I don't know if you don't like the acting from James McAvoy in Split. I also had a conversation with somebody today that said that they hated Split because they didn't like the acting. Wow. And I thought, did somebody give you mind-numbing drugs when you went to go into the movie and
Apparently.
watch Split? Because
With all the movies that we've seen, I've never seen like someone like be able to play like switch like
So
like switch characters
fluently.
like the same person like switching like different.
I
characters
know
at the
it's
flash.
absolutely
I mean,
unreal.
when he's Patricia and when he was, I mean, it doesn't ruin anything, but like when he was sitting at the edge of the bed and his like feet were up like he was in heels, and the way he like holds his, you know,
Yes.
the blanket, and then all of a sudden it's like he switches to like
Yeah,
this
he
when he's
switches
Dennis,
nice,
and he's
like-
like, I don't want to be like this.
Well, and there's
And his
there's parts in the
attitude is-
there's parts in the movie where his personas change quickly.
Yes.
And there's no cuts.
No.
No cutaways, no nothing. It's like, hey, I'm this character, I'm this
Yes.
character, I'm this character, I'm this character.
That's phenomenal.
If you can't appreciate that at least,
Then don't go
Yeah.
see the movie.
I don't think movies are for you.
No.
I think you should maybe find another
Some, like,
pastime.
Smurfs.
Because man, what a great job. So okay, I want to talk about Samuel L. Jackson
Yes.
in this movie. I thought he did a fine job. I thought he was
Yep.
good. I liked how they brought his character out in this
Yes.
movie.
Shows that he's still smart, that he's still a master.
Yep, I liked that. I felt like he was underutilized.
Yeah,
Me
because
too.
because the movie's called Glass. So
Yeah.
So you
So
figured
it
he'd
seems
be the
like
main
it's
focus.
gonna be about Mr. Glass, but
Yeah, without getting into spoilers, I just felt like he was underutilized in this movie. Like
Yeah.
he could have been more, and I think that's part of the problem is because of his weakness. That
There's only so much.
there's
you
only
can
so
do.
much you can do with him, and
True.
so there's that. I also felt like the David Dunn character, it was good, but I didn't really see out of him what I wanted to see out of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was like so much more that I want, and maybe that's what people are talking about who have a problem with
Yeah.
the movie, because I felt like there was so much more that could have happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That just
Like-
didn't.
Like this movie was different than what everybody expected it to be.
Yes,
It was, but
Yes,
I
it
still
was
enjoyed
definitely
it, though.
different. It was but that was the thing was I still enjoyed it, and I still had a good time with the movie. I did feel like there was like more that I wanted to see out of David Dunn's character, out of
Yeah.
Bruce Willis's character. So it was kind of strange because I felt like this was almost like Split 2.
yeah.
Ish, yeah.
Yeah, it kind of was.
Right? Instead of being like a sequel,
both
Mr.
of them.
Glass, it seemed like it was more Split 2 because it heavily focused on
McAvoy.
on the Horde.
Yes.
And so I felt like both David Dunn's character and Mr. Glass were kind of underutilized.
Yeah.
Right. One of the things I really do love, though, I love the fact that they got the guy who played the kid
Yes.
Yeah.
back
From the
for this
first
movie because
one.
I really haven't seen him in much. I mean, I don't know. I'd have to look
He
look
was
him
in
up. Maybe I have.
Unbreakable, and then they had Split, And then they brought that same kid back into this one, and it
Yeah.
was just, it's awesome.
And it was
It's
great. It was great to see that.
Yes.
It really was, because it added some authenticity
Mm-hmm.
to the movie, for sure. The lady who plays the doctor, who is overseeing them, I thought she did a fine
She was
job.
from Ocean's 8.
Yep, I thought she did a great job.
Yes.
The colors in this movie were great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The like you said, the comic book references in this movie were just phenomenal. The premise,
is cute.
the premise that this basically sets up now.
Yes.
When you see this movie, the premise that it sets up is pretty cool.
Leaves it open for so much.
It closes, yet it leaves stuff open
does.
too.
It's like it has like a straight line that like slightly opens.
Yeah.
So what I do see about this, and I told Landon this as soon as the movie was done, because I needed to explain a couple of things to him that happened at the end of the movie. This was a true trilogy.
Yes.
This was a true
It was.
trilogy in the fact that it had a beginning, middle, end.
Yep.
But there's other things that can happen.
Yes.
Yes.
Which is awesome.
Right. So there's
that's what keeps
there
me
is
thinking.
and you don't get that a lot, where there's a
No.
definitive end and it's done,
Yep.
but yet
there's-
there's more.
But is
Yeah.
there?
Yeah,
There's
and
still
so
more they can do, just not including.
yeah, and I didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
I did not
Yeah.
see that coming. I
Neither did
honestly
I.
did not see what happened in this
twist.
movie coming. So, but what a twist! And I really enjoyed it. And we've gone on record. I like Shyamalan's movies.
Yes.
Me
Pretty
We've
much
been
the
introducing the kids to most of them.
the only movie that I don't like of Shyamalan's is The Happening.
Yeah,
The Happening was just an awful premise.
it was.
The trees are
The wind is
alive and
gonna
angry and
kill us.
yeah, and it's like okay, sure, because there's like not plants everywhere, like like they'd be running away from the wind.
Spores are gonna get us.
Yeah. So, but besides that, I mean, I even like Lady in the Water.
Yeah. Village.
The Village. We just watched The
Visit.
Village. I love the Visit.
Signs.
We have to rewatch The Visit. We haven't. We saw it in the theater.
It's because the old lady could.
And it's the only one we don't own besides The
True.
Happening. But
have to get on that.
But yeah, we're gonna have to get on that
I don't
because
care about the happening.
and I
Kids
love
need to watch the signs.
I
That's
love
what's next.
Signs. I love Signs. And obviously The Sixth Sense that started
yeah.
it all for him.
Yeah, we watched The Sixth Sense and Village is what we watched recently.
Yeah.
Over Christmas.
So just really good stuff. And somebody posted something about that. Shyamalan's a horrible director and writer and stuff, and
break. No.
I'm sorry. I disagree with that. I
Yes,
just
me
do.
too.
I really do.
Yeah.
Also, if you've never seen Devil,
Yes.
treat yourself.
Go watch it.
Yes.
Watch Devil, and if you're somebody who doesn't like scary movies, don't worry. It's not like that. Yes, it's got some suspenseful moments in it and things like that, and maybe it might be a little scary. But I have never seen a movie more about forgiveness and redemption
Oh
before
my
in my
gosh.
life than that
So-
movie.
So good.
And you wouldn't expect it from a movie
No.
called Devil, but it is.
And people
It
don't wanna
really
watch
is.
it because
and
of
he
that,
didn't
but
he
it's
didn't
great.
direct that movie, but he did write and produce that movie. And that was actually supposed to be a part of an ongoing series of movies that unfortunately just never ended up happening. But I'm glad that we got that movie out of it because I really enjoyed that
Yes.
movie. But hey, guys, have you seen
The
Glass? Have you seen Glass? Let us know down in the comments section, all right? Visit us down in the comment section, or the comic section, because we'll be there probably too,
Yes.
at the comic section, reading some comic books. But also, find us on our social media, because remember, if you do that here in the month of January, if you, I'm
January.
like, January.
Is that a new name? Is that a new month?
Would you like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
It's like the Junth of
Yes.
January.
Yes. Okay. So I'll get it together. But if you do some things in January, remember we've got a giveaway for a Grand Tiff Tarkin custom Black Series Star Wars action figure. And for those of you who don't know, because she hasn't been using the handle a lot lately in these things, she usually goes by either Tiff-tastic or Grand Tiff Tarkin.
Yes.
And so because of that, I made her a custom figure. And so she has one, I have one, and now you can have one. That's right. 3 will be made. And
You know you want this. You gotta have this. Sorry.
I do.
The plastic.
I
I'm
do.
talking the plastic.
I know. But so anyways, what you can do this month is if you like our video, if you go ahead and subscribe, hit notifications, leave a comment down in the comment section, and then for some extra little chances to win, when we pull the name on February 1st, go to one of our social medias or all of our social media. Check us out. All that's down in the description. You can find us on Instagram. You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on Twitter. All that good stuff. Find us there. Leave a comment there, and you get a little bit of an extra chance. And some of you have done that already, and we thank you for that. Well, guys, we want to know what you guys think. Thank you so much for your support. We love you all. Thanks for being a part of this nerdy family because, guys, what is the Poindexter Lounge?
A place for nerds.
That's right. These guys got to get to bed because they got school in the morning, but we just had to talk about this. Look next week for our spoiler review where we can talk about this and all things nerd. Until next time, my name is Enosh, a.k.a. Enosh Fett, along with the lovely
Tiftastic.
and
Logan the Hut.
and
Landon Calrissian.
and
Isaac Wan Kenobi.
all right, and we will see you guys at the movies. And remember, stay till the end. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.